to DIY with Nadia. Today is the Foodie DIY challenge for the month of September, and the food is donuts. I host this challenge every month, and every month there's a different food, which means our creators think of any DIY project, home decor, that has to do with that food. I'm so excited to see what everyone made with donuts. My co-host for the month is the beautiful Yelena from Yelena Jenkins DIY. She loves to do all kinds of projects that have to do with trash to treasure. She did some beautiful furniture flips. She does Dollar Tree DIYs, and she is full of amazing ideas. You guys need to check her out. I will link her channel down below. With that being said, let's get started on this video. First thing I am going to do is, of course, remove this. And now I'm going to try to remove all the labels. Okay, while trying to clean this, which I did, this came off one of the little holders, but that's all right. I'm going to super glue it at the end. But in the meantime, it's actually going to be nicer to work with it like this. All right, next thing I'm going to do is, there's sparkles on here, so I'm going to use my little scraper and just scrape all the sparkles away. Then using some sandpaper, I'm going to sandpaper it down, and then I'm going to give this 2 coats of this Rust-Oleum chalked paint. Forgot to do one little thing, get some speckle and cover the little holes on the side. All right, I'm going to write donut shop on here. So to write donut, I'm actually using these letters that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I always like to work from inside out, so we're starting with the letter N. So I put the word closed and open on here, and because it's the same font and everything, I wanted to break it off somehow, so I'm going to hot glue this ribbon that I've been using, and I'm just going to start on the side and end on the side. Okay, so here is the completed sign. Just make sure when you're putting the letters that you have your open here, and then the other one, if you flip it over, it needs to be upside down. Do you see what I mean? That way when you're flipping, open and then closed. Now you can definitely leave it at this because it's nice and clean. Since I am doing this for a little girl, I have these stickers. They were $3.99 at Michael's, and let me see, I want to put little coffee. I'm going to put little coffee cup right here and a donut. I think is what I want to do. So yes, this could be a little too much for some, and I totally agree, but I felt like I want this to be a little whimsical. I want this to be fun. This is for a little girl, so I decided to go ahead and put the little stickers on there. So if you're going to do a donut party, you need a banner. So I got these gorgeous colors here. And I'm going to start off with this nude color here. And I'm going to make little donuts. Now the size that I wanted was about 4 inches, and this is the size of this spool for the ribbon is about that. So I'm going to be using this as my guide. So I'm going to go ahead and trace this out on a few sheets here, and then we will cut these out. So after torturing myself using tiny little scissors, I decided to go ahead and grab an X-Acto knife, and let me tell you, a lot funner and a lot quicker. Okay, so 2 of these I decided not to cut off the middle to make a chocolate donut. So for this donut, we really don't need to cut the outside, but what we want to do is just kind of do wavy, not too much. Find the center of the donut, I'm just putting it in the middle square right here, and I'm just going to follow the lines. Next, I'm going to grab the color that I will be working with, and you could just trace it, cut it out. And I'm going to cut it out going in waves here. And to complete the look, I'm just grabbing some markers and make little sprinkles. Using a paint marker from the Dollar Tree, I'm going to make little white sprinkles. For this project, I'm grabbing a little bucket. The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to sand it down just so the paint holds a little better. And then I'm going to give it 2 coats of white chalk paint. I'm grabbing a 12-inch dowel, and I'm just gonna give it a little bit of white paint about the middle of it, because this part is going to be inside the bucket and this part is going to be hot glued to the back of the donut. For the topiary top, I'm going to be using this little cardboard circle, and I got this from one of the Dollar Tree little picture frame signs, and I'm just going to give it 1 coat of white paint. Okay, I have my little bucket here that I painted. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some rocks and put it at the bottom. There you go. To weigh it down a little bit. And Now I'm going to get some floral foam from the Dollar Tree and pack it right in there. I'm going to make a hole for the dowel. I'm grabbing my donut and a piece of felt. Any felt would do, but because my back is white, I'm just staying with a white little piece of felt. And I'm just going to hot glue the dowel. And at the top, for extra security, that's where I like to use my little felt. I would probably put a little bit more felt to cover this up. You could just grab some of this shredded paper from the Dollar Tree. This is from a subscription box that I usually get. And I'm just going to put some in there like that. I have some of this dark pink ribbon. And I'm gonna make a bow. Let me see here. And we have a nice centerpiece, or you could put this on the table, on the dessert table. Very cute, very easy, as you saw. Okay, so I thought that it's just the bucket looked too empty, and I still have to cover the little holes, but the holes are on the side, so I'm going to start from the back and hot glue a little ribbon, the same ribbon that I used for the donut right here. I hope you guys enjoyed my donut DIYs. Don't forget to click on the playlist down below to see what other creators did with the donut theme. I'm so excited to see what everyone made. With that being said, if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing and don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.